Hola, 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 muy buenas tardes, ¿qué tal? Espero se encuentren muy bien. Quiero enviar este testimonio, este video, ya que he venido recibiendo regalos de Ubuntu, cosa que me alegra demasiado y quería compartir con ustedes esta alegría. Fascinante, maravilloso, espectacular. Gracias a mi Dios que tenemos la oportunidad de tener este tipo de herramientas que nos ayudan mucho a mejorar nuestras vidas. Y también aprovecho porque es que hoy es mi cumpleaños y entonces pues ustedes entenderán que estoy recibiendo regalos de la manera más bonita y más agradecida del mundo. Gracias Dios mío, gracias por ser mi socio, mi amigo, por ser mi guía, gracias Dios mío, no sé hasta cuándo seamos. Mientras yo respire, seré socio mi Dios y el mío. Un abrazo con todos y con todas y quería compartir este momento tan bonito que estoy viviendo. Gracias, hasta luego.
Wow, what a unique way to be part of a gifting community in the modern era, on a platform that allows for so much versatility, speed, efficiency, and control, and most important for me, safety. It's going to be a ride. Buckle up.
Hello everyone, I'm Nancy. As you all know, GL Smart's launching, and if you're like me who doesn't have a lot of time to be with a cell phone, this is ideal. You literally click, click, and you hear ka-ching. It's simple, it's easy, anybody can use it, young and old. Time saver, fast, plug and play and go. And then you wake up in a few days' time or even the next day and there's money in your account. Now, that's how I can work. So have a look, enjoy it, it's great fun, really it is. So you have a great day.
Hi, it's Elizabeth, and I'm so happy to be sharing with all you guys from Venezuela right now, and to share with you GL Smart. I mean, for me, there are no words. I love Gift of Legacy so much. I believe in what it means in sharing, in that circular way of giving and receiving, of gifting and receiving, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful adventure. And GL Smart just makes it easy, really easy, and I love that. I love that it's easy. I love that you just, with a click, you're already in. I'm on 9 boards, enjoying the ride, and can't wait for more and more to come. Hola, hola, soy Eli Tepper desde Venezuela ahora y feliz de estar compartiendo GL Smart con todos. Los que me conocen saben que amo Gift of Legacy y esto es una oportunidad más de hacer las cosas tan fáciles y tan bellas. Así que wow, me encanta esto de estar regalando, de estar recibiendo, de estar contribuyendo con una realidad mejor y más grande. Así que no se lo pierdan, no se lo pierdan.
GL Smart, here we come.
And I'm ready.
And how has your experience been so far?
Oh, it's been great. It's been, all I can say, we're doing this.
Recommend this to anybody else?
100%. I would recommend to everyone, friends, family.
And is it easy, Pumi? Do you just...
easy. It's very easy.
Greetings and blessings to everybody. I'm Sean Shine, part of Gift of Legacy community, and today we're going to talk about GL Smart. This is an application gifting app directly linked to your crypto wallet, MetaMask wallet. Secure, direct, and very, very easy to use. I think that's the coolest thing about it, is the functionality, the user-friendliness of it. You know, easy to explain and fun, exciting. What's better than giving to receive, to give back, so you grow together. I wish you all abundance, because it is and has been an awesome opportunity to be a part of testing the GL Smart to see how smooth it runs. Another amazing thing is you don't have to hassle and finding the person you need to gift, and vice versa. You know, it's direct payments straight into your wallet. It's secure. It's user friendly. How can it get better than that? It just can't, right? But it can. because you make it happen. A family, gifting, giving to get back, to give more, to help everybody. We grow together. One love, team. Let's do it. Let's go. GL.
Don't think about it. Don't process it. Don't wait. Don't get analysis paralysis. It's amazing, guys. Do it. You have never seen anything like this. And it's not going to come around again. Not like this. So, who's joining GL Smart Technology? Take a deep breath and dive in, guys. It's amazing.
Hey, Gift of Legacy family. Wow, what a privilege. What a privilege we have. What a gift we have. Gift of Legacy Smart. Wow, I came on board about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I'm on most of the boards. I've received on 9 of the Pelina boards. It is so exciting. What a privilege we have. There's no longer a link needed. There's no longer confirmation from the legend needed. It's just a gift to you and me in the world. Just imagine what you and I have in our hands to impact the world, to leave a legacy to our families, to our kids. It's just mind-blowing. What an opportunity we have in our hands. I'm so excited to be on Gift of Legacy Smart, and I don't stop to talk about it. So I just want to say a big thank you to our custodians who are forward-thinking, but also to the developers. Guys, you have given the world a gift that the world needs. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a not usual time. We are shaking things up and doing Zoom calls on different times to try and catch different audiences. So welcome to all of you that are here. I know that some of you speak different languages. So please, can I ask you, can somebody just request captions at the bottom of the screen so that I can get the captions ready? There we go. Thank you so much. Then anybody can request captions in their language, and that's going to make it so much easier for you to follow the presentation. My name is Adele. I have been part of the Gift of Legacy since start, and it started this time 4 years ago. Gift of Legacy launched on the 10th of January 2022 as a website-based giving activity, and it is constantly evolving. Our community moves with times, and now GL Smart has been added as an extension to the Gift of Legacy community. I live in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I absolutely love both Gift of Legacy and GL Smart. Now, we do presentations where we discuss Gift of Legacy. Tonight, we are specifically discussing GL Smart. So there may be people in this presentation who know nothing about the classic or traditional Gift of Legacy, and that's fine. You're welcome here because GL Smart stands independently from Gift of Legacy. And as you get to know our community and you learn and hear more, maybe you would like to join us in Gift of Legacy on the website as well. But we are talking about gifting on the blockchain. We are talking about gifting in a smart way, using a smart contract to send gifts across the world. I see that one of my co-hosts, who's always here and ready to host with, is on the call. So Ike, I'm just going to make you co-host as well. Ike is part of the English presentation team, and you saw Ike in that testimonial video. Before I say anything more about myself and GL Smart, off the cuff, Ike, what is GL Smart? What is it about? I know you're super excited about it. You love GL. But like me, you move with the times. What grabs you about GL Smart? What can you say that you haven't already said in the video? Hi, my friend.
Thanks, Adele. Great pleasure to be here, and welcome to those who are joining us for the first time. GL Smart for me has just opened up the door for us and for the world. It's such a brilliant idea that has gripped all of us that understand GL, but also it's going to open up for the world. Basically, it has actually opened up for the world. But what I mean is that a lot of people will actually be drawn into Gift of Legacy Smart. So for me, it came at the right time when a lot of people are embracing AI and crypto, and it's just placed at the right time. It came at the right time, and for me, it's just going to, in 5 years' time, it will actually be something that we are grateful for forever and ever. So, Adele, I am so excited about Gift of Legacy Smart. I feel so impatient sometimes that our our members actually they haven't actually grasped what we have in our hands. And it's like I can say, guys, wake up, all that. But for me, it just came at the right time. It's exciting time. It has taken a lot of our challenges that we have with GL Classic. We still do Classic. That's no problem. But GL Smart is just a cherry on the top. So that's exciting for me. Thanks, Adele.
Thanks. You know what I like about this? No, what I love about this is GL Smart is a smart contract on the blockchain, which can be a little bit scary because now we're talking cryptocurrency. And for many of us, we're still growing and learning. But for me, this is a smart contract in a community I know, in a community that I trust, with people that I know, in a system that I understand. And so it's familiar. It's different. GL Smart stands separately to GL. But it shows me that our community is evolving. It's moving with the times. And that's always exciting. You wouldn't purchase a cell phone if your service provider didn't give you all the new perks, if your camera was not currently being upgraded. For me, my phone is more of a camera than it is a phone. My phone has to have a good camera. That's one of the silly features I look for. But that's what I look for. And if the phone isn't upgrading and giving me the specs that I want, I'm going to look for another phone. And we know how often our phones can be upgraded every 2 years, right? Now, GL is 3.5 years old. It's time for not for an upgrade because GL still exists, but it's time for something new. It's time to move with the times, and it's within the whole community that we know and love. So I can see on the call that we've got people here from across the world. I'd love you to write in the chat where you're from. Ike and I are here in Johannesburg. It's a tragedy that we haven't met yet. We live pretty close to each other, but you know how big city life is? It's far apart because of the busyness of our busyness. But we haven't met each other yet. But there are people from South Africa. Conrad is from Poland. We've got Queenie also from South Africa. Ilva, Sweden. Annie says she's from Finland. That's awesome. Ivanok, I think Ivanok is from Haiti, if I'm correct. Queenie is from Johannesburg. We've got people from all over the world just on this call. Nancy's in Hoedspruit, South Africa. That's near the Kruger National Park, where everybody comes to South Africa to come on safari. So we're in the city, and Nancy's right there near the Kruger and all the beautiful animals. We have people from all over the world, and I want to reach out, even though we're a small group of people on this call. Quickly pick up your phones, reach out to your teams, to a group that you are on. Call your friends, call your guests, but don't just invite people to this call. I'm going to ask you that after this call, that you really reach out to the people in your community, to people that you know and love, and say to them, come have a look at GL Smart. We're not forcing people to join us. We're offering an invitation, just like that picture on my other phone. That hand holding the cryptocurrency globe with a bow wrapped around it. That's something that Gift of Legacy is offering you. The way to gift on a blockchain with a smart contract. It's mind-blowing, like Ike says, because a smart contract cannot be manipulated by people. Once a smart contract is locked into the blockchain, there's no human involvement. The interaction is purely based on whatever algorithm or coding was set, and the gifting is from my wallet to another wallet. And you know what? You don't know whose wallet you're gifting. And if you want to participate, you have to allow the gifting transaction to happen, which means you allow the money to leave your wallet and go to another wallet before you even see the board. It is safe. It is secure. And just like Nancy said in the testimonial video, it's quick, it's easy, it's plug and play. And we need to, each one of us, become ambassadors of change. Not ambassadors for GL, not ambassadors for GL Smart, ambassadors for change. We cannot evolve and become better in ourselves and in our communities if we do not embrace change. Change can be scary. Change can be overwhelming, but it can be exciting and wonderful. You get to learn new things. And you know what? You can maybe do something in a quicker, easier, and smarter way. So as we look at GL Smart tonight, we're going to quickly go through the smart contract. And I'm going to allow you to ask questions as we look at every section. But as we go through the smart contract, think about this. You are an ambassador for change, not just in your home, in your community, in your country, but in the world. And this change extends to the blockchain. For many people, cryptocurrency has become scary because there have been people doing things on cryptocurrency, taking an advantage of people who don't know what it's all about and taking from them. Here we have an opportunity to give to other people on the blockchain with software that is simple and easy to understand. Young people, old people, techno-savvy people, and people who haven't got any knowledge of it. We're all able to give gifts on the blockchain. And I really would like us to think of it differently, because I've been thinking about it today. What does GL Smart mean to me? And it really is something so different. Elvis says, I agree with Adele 100%. GL Smart is so easy to learn, and it's really fun to participate. It really, really is. So enough talking. Let's have some fun. I'm going to share my screen. Ike, I'm going to stop at certain points, ask your input, and then if you can just keep an eye. If anybody wants to ask a question, please raise your hand. You can either jump around, Ike will see you moving around, or you can raise your hand at the bottom of your screen, something like this at the bottom where it says chat. you can raise and lower your hand like this. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the smart contract. We're going to chat about it. If you've got questions, let's answer it. I don't want to answer for too long on one topic. We'll try and get through it quite quickly, and then we can have a general discussion at the end. And I just hope this opens up your mind and your ideas and ways of exploring and inviting people to GL Smart. So let's share the screen and let's get straight into it. I'm presenting off of my tablet at the moment. That's where you can see me, but I'm now going to share off of my phone. And there's that hand holding the cryptocurrency globe. That is the blockchain. That is actually an image of what the blockchain is. Every little dot is one wallet connecting with another wallet, one exchange connecting with another. And all those codes in the background there, that's what cryptocurrency is all about. It's just another way of gifting, just like we had to get used to using ATMs, how we used to get used to EFTs, how we got used to doing phone-to-phone wallet sends. Now we are doing wallet-to-wallet on the blockchain. It's just another way that we are accepting change. So to connect to GL Smart, there's no app that you can download, but you need to have a wallet. You need to have a cryptocurrency wallet, and there are only two that are compatible with GL Smart, and they're at the top of my screen there. The one with the red fox is called MetaMask, and the one with the blue and green shield is called Trust Wallet. You need one of those two wallets. I have both, and I currently have several wallets open on both of them. You'll learn how that becomes advantageous to you, but really you just need one of them. Trust Wallet is good for beginners. MetaMask is maybe a little bit more user-friendly, and MetaMask is certainly the better option if you have an Apple phone. Don't know why, but it just is. But some people have Apple phones and use both. What I'm going to do is connect with my Trust Wallet tonight. Now the screen's gone black, don't panic. I'm just putting in my secret code. So for security reasons, you can't see it. My nickname on this wallet is Smart Gal, and I've actually named my different wallets so that when I open it, I know exactly which wallet I'm dealing with. I've loaded it with a little bit of Poly tonight. There's not a lot of Poly because I have more Poly available on my MetaMask. You will see on my screen in the middle that the crypto, the currency that I am using, whoopsie, sorry, let me just get back there. I have to keep the screen open. Apologies for that. I mustn't talk too long. Let's just go back in there. I'll just keep moving it. So the cryptocurrency that I'm using is Polygon. It used to be called Matic. So you might see it called Xmatic on Trust Wallet, or you might see it called Polygon Mainnet on MetaMask, but that is the currency that we are using. Your Trust Wallet and your MetaMask will show you the US dollar equivalent at the top of the screen, but we are using Polygon, and we are not using Polygon with Ethereum. We are using straight Polygon on the Polygon network. All right, so that is what we are using. Then at the bottom of my screen on the right-hand side, there's a word Discover, and the little icon is like a compass. I'm going to click on that, and then a search bar appears on the top of my screen. When I click on that search bar, I can paste the Gift of Legacy Smart link that will connect my wallet to GL Smart. Now it is available. The person who told you about GL Smart will share it with you. It's on our Telegram group. I'm going to share the Telegram group link just now. Maybe Nancy, if you can do it, or Ilva, please share the Telegram group link in the chat. That would help me a lot. So this is the link. that I'm using to connect. You will see it at the top of the screen, Gift of Legacy Smart, all one word, all small cap, giftoflegacysmart.com. I will type that in my search bar, and then this page will come up. I will connect my wallet to GL Smart, and the smart contract opens. Now, I've used this wallet several times. The very first time that you open your wallet, there will be terms and conditions. You need to just read through them just to let you know what GL Smart is all about. And this is your dashboard. We're going to go through the icons at the top first. Once I've just gone through this preview. On the dashboard, when you scroll through, you will see that there are 4 categories or tiers. It looks similar to GL if you have participated in GL, but it is different. We have got 4 categories or tiers that stand independently of each other. There are starter boards, GL Classics, speed boards, and the Ubuntu boards. And if you scroll down, you will see those are the starter boards. There are 4 boards in each tier. So we have the Polina boards, Hui, Ohia, and Ohana. Now, all of these words are Hawaiian words. We've always used Hawaiian words like Ohana. Ohana means family. And this is just a nostalgic connection back to GL. Ohana here is very different. Here we receive 8 gifts. It's just a name of a board. It's just to bring back a little bit of nostalgia and connect us back to GL. But the starter boards is where you can start your journey. The poly that we use to join is 15 poly for a Polina. Every board has a little admin fee, so you need to have the 15 poly plus 0.45 poly. So it's 15.45 poly to join a board. That's under $4 at the moment. You'll see just now when I join. Then we have the Hui board, which is 50 poly. Ohia is 100 poly, and Ohana is 200 poly. So that's the starter board. Then we have the GL Classics. This is really where nostalgia kicks in. GL Classics refers back to the same kind of boards that we have in GL. They are not connected. This is just a nostalgic connection. It's an emotional connection, not a physical connection. So we have the bronze boards, we have silver, gold, and we have platinum. All right, bronze is 450 poly, silver is 2,000 poly, gold is 7,000 poly, and platinum is 22,000 poly to join, with a fee, obviously. Then we have the speed boards. Speed boards are starting with speed 1 is 100 poly, speed 2 is 200 poly, speed 3 is 800 poly, and speed 4 is 3,200 poly. And then the Ubuntu boards. Ubuntu is 200 poly for the first board, 1,000 for the next, 5,000 for the third one, and the highest Ubuntu board is 25,000 poly. Now, you might have seen some things when I was scrolling through this. Let's go to the starter boards. Polina is where lots of people start their journey. When you open here, you will see that it says that it's 15 poly to join, great. And then there's a little block that says active boards, 755. Yes, there are 755 active boards currently on GL Smart for Polina. And I am on 28 boards. How can that be? Well, in GL Smart, you don't just join one board. You are able to join as many active boards as there are available. So I've joined 28 of the 755 available Polina boards. Then there's an arrow to join a board and a drop-down arrow where you can see the boards. But at this point, I just want to find out if everyone is okay with the dashboard before we carry on. Ike, anything from your side? Anything that I've left out?
No, you have covered it all, Adele. It's fine. For me, it's fine. Nothing comes to mind. Thanks.
Okay. Let me just see if there are any questions in the chat. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for sharing the link. So those are the boards. Let me show you what this drop down arrow is. It says join new board. I'm not going to do that right now. I know you're itching for me to do it, so am I. But I'm going to show you the drop down arrow. The drop down arrow is giving me a list of all 28 boards that I am currently on. The oldest board that I am currently on is board number 10864. And the newest board, the youngest board I am on, is board number 11468. Now, on the starter boards, on the starter boards, the speed boards, and the Ubuntu boards, when you join a board, you will land on the oldest board. We do not follow anybody yet on these boards. We all land on the oldest board, and I will show you the sequence that we join the board in. So the oldest board that I am currently on is board number 10864. It is the lowest number, so it's the oldest board. And the highest number is the youngest board at the bottom. Now, you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but Ike is a little bit older than me. And Ike's birth year is a lower number than my birth year. So he is older than me because his birth year is a lower number, and I am younger or newer because I have a higher number. And we're not giving our ages away because Ike and I actually look the same age, but I know he's just a little bit older than me. Okay, just that's how we're doing it. So let's join a board. And remember this number, 10864. Ike, remember that number. To join a board in GL Smart, it's this easy. Now, I must just tell you, on Trust, on my phone, I don't know why, I do not hear my favorite sound, because when you join a board, it goes ka-ching, like a cash register, the old cash registers. It's the sound of gifting. It's the sound of money moving from your wallet to another wallet, but it doesn't matter. I'll pop that in just for your benefit. So I'm going to join a board. Right now, my wallet on Trust is connecting to another wallet on the blockchain. There it is. It's giving me the information. It's telling me that to join this board, I need to use 15.45 poly at the top, which today is $3.61. It's telling me who I am connecting to, which wallet I am connecting to. So there it says Smart Gal. That is my wallet address, ending with 584. I'm connecting to another wallet ending with 8BD small g. We are using the Polygon network. And do I approve? Do I want to join this board? Oh, yes, I do. So I'm going to approve, put in my secret code or my password. And there we go. The little gift is jumping up and down. It's just allowing my wallet to send money. There we go. I have successfully joined the board. Ka-ching! You would have heard ka-ching. Let's see. Look at the number of the top board now. It is board number 752, where just now my top number was 864. So let's go see what that new board looks like. This is very exciting. I love it that there's movement. There's the board. You can see that everybody has picked their own nickname. We can even choose a picture that we can put around our name. I'll show you how to do that shortly. We just need one more person to join this board, and the board is going to split, and then this board will no longer appear. Look there. There's an arrow that's on the right-hand side. It says 1 until split. So don't join the board yet. I just want to show people something. When I landed, can you see Smart Girl at the bottom with a yellow circle showing me that's me there? Because if you look a little bit higher on the builder, you'll see another one of my wallets from MetaMask called Golden Gal. I'm Golden Gal and Smart Gal. I've got 2 wallets on the same board. I didn't know that. I didn't know where I was going to land. But I can't have one nickname or one wallet twice on a board. I can't join again and close this board. I'm going to need somebody else to close this board. But if I've got 2 wallets, I can be on the same board. That is allowed. So that's me on the board there. Now, I'm going to go out because maybe somebody's joined. No, 752 is still there. 752 is still there. I'm going to wait until this board splits and then we'll see. So I'm going to join another board. I'm on 752. You do agree? 752. So I'm going to join another board. I'm going to land on board 753 now, because I cannot join on the oldest board. I'm already there. So the system will now put me on the second oldest board. And if I joined a third time, I would go to the third oldest board. Let's go see which board am I on. 753. There we go. 753. And look where I am. Now I am gifter number 2. So on the top left, that Digna star 1. Digna star 1 is gifter number 1. And I came in as the second gift on the board, so I go to gifter number 2. Ike, if you joined this board right now, you would land on gifter number 3. Yeah. Because the board fills up from gifter 1, then gifter 2, then gifter 3, then gifter 4. And then at the bottom on the left, gifter 5, gifter 6, gifter 7, and when gifter 8 joins, the board immediately splits. Gifter 8 will never see themselves on this board, never ever, because the board will immediately split and they will become one of the newest boards, but they have automatically moved into the builder. Let's go see if someone's closed this board yet. 752, no one's closed it. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Is there anyone on the board, on the Zoom, who can close this board? Ilva, Nance, anybody can close the board? If you can close it right now, it would be a great help to me, or else I'm going to go into my MetaMask. Okay, Nancy's going to join this. Thanks, Nance. Nance is going to join. Let's see what happens. I've never actually seen it happen while I'm on a board. But I know if I go to the list and then I try and log in, it sometimes goes away. Nancy's probably just putting in her passcode. I want to just stay here because we might see that 752 disappears. We're on 753 now. 752 is still there. I'm waiting to show you that 752 goes away. I'm going to just go out of to the dashboard and come back into starter boards to see if it happens. There, 752 is gone. It's gone off the top of my list. And now go right down to the bottom. My lowest number was 468. Okay, that was my newest board. But now, oopsie, come back here. Now 508 has just been created. And look there, Nancy is Cleopatra. She is builder next to me because she closed the board and immediately we all moved up. So Nancy and I moved up into builders, and the other two people who were next to us are now builders on the top. And look, there's Golden Girl. I've moved into a guide position. Just now I was a builder. So Nancy, thank you, my friend, did not see herself on 752 because she closed the board, and now we're on board 508. It's a new board, but we've all moved up one position. Now Blessed Change is the legend. And I don't know who Blessed Change is. I think I do know, but I can't remember who that person is. But there we go. That's how we join a board. Any questions at this point about how we fill up boards and how boards split? Any questions? Is anyone raising their hand? Everyone okay with that? Please feel free to type a message in the chat or raise your hand if you have a question. Ike, anything from your side that maybe people have asked you about joining boards or anything?
Yeah, am I on? Yeah, from my side, thanks Adele for explaining it so well every time. Right at the beginning, I struggled with the oldest board and the new board. And I find that some people also struggle with that in their heads. Why must I be placed on the oldest board? I want to see myself where I am immediately. And yeah, so that's just a mind thing, because we are always put on the oldest board. When someone joins now, will be put on the oldest board. So that's just something that I struggle with, and most of my team members struggle with. And I just tell them that, guys, you just have to understand how it's programmed. That's how it's programmed.
You know, I think because old means old, not new, not great. But old means it was one of the original. Maybe let's change the word from oldest to one of the original boards. So when you are writing a list, your first thought is at the top, and then you have your second thought and your third thought, but your original thought is number one. So the original board that was first created, that board has been waiting the longest. That board needs to be closed up, and then the next one. So that's why it's called the oldest. It is the original board, or the next original board, or the person who's been waiting the longest. And now, if you think about old and young, because in this world where we all strive for youth, everyone wants to be young and new and hip and happening. But when you're standing in a queue, you always let older people go forward. You always help the elderly. You allow the older people to speak first. And so the oldest board must have the respect. The oldest board must close because those people have waited the longest. And that's why we are landing on the oldest board, to respect that those people have been there the longest. And it is now their turn for their board to move, and then the next board. And every time a legend fills the board, you have to have all 8 gifters. All 8 gifters have to be on the board. Then the board will split and 2 new boards will be created. So we mustn't have this negative connotation to old. It just means they are the next people in the front of the queue to receive. And I think that's for me where the mindset is. Old means, old.
No. True.
And we need to, if we are based in the principle of Ubuntu and community. We respect our elders. We respect our forefathers, the people who came first. And so they have the right to receive first because they have waited the longest.
Makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
Good.
Brigitte, let's allow you to unmute. Just give me a second. Brigitte?
How's it, Adele? Just as you were finishing off there, it reminded me of a queue of people when you're standing
Yes.
in the line and whoever is at the till, the top of the queue, they get served first. And
They
we
get
all
served
just
first.
in a queue. So
Exactly.
as the queue moves, so we move forward and we want to get to that till.
If you're waiting at a party, or I'm thinking of a wedding where they say table number 1 is going to go get their food first, and then table number 2, and then table number 3. It's the same thing. You stand in a queue to get your food, and you wait your turn. So the oldest boards have their turn first. And as you were talking, Ike, it just struck me that that's maybe where the mindset about oldest is. It's just those people have been waiting the longest. And as they finish their board, they will rejoin a new board.
The other adjustment change that has to happen in our heads is that people have for almost 3 years, more than 3 years, worked on the classic, the way it works. So when someone joins, you can actually see that registration there, and you know who that is to a certain extent. So this one, it works differently, and we just have to have that switch in our mind to actually embrace that. So
absolutely,
thanks,
but
Adele.
let's think about it like this as well. In GL Classic, I have to phone you and talk to you. I have to translate a message. I have to ask for your gifting details. So we form a relationship. It could be a frustrating relationship. It can be a beautiful experience. It can be both, okay? But we have made some emotional connection. On GL Smart, my wallet connects with your wallet before I even know who you are. There's no emotional connection. You can connect with my wallet while I'm fast asleep and I don't even know about it. So therefore, for me, this is how I think of it. There is no emotional connection, nothing, zero, between my wallet and your wallet. There is no emotional connection, and therefore I do not mind which board I land on.
Right.
But when I have formed a relationship with you, and I've seen you on a board and I've seen your details, yes, then I want to be with you. But in GL Smart, all I'm doing is saying confirm. I don't know who you are, where you are. And if there's no emotional connection, I don't mind where I land. Right, let's carry on. Let's share screen again. So we're going to stop where you have questions, but that's the most important thing about joining boards, and oldest and newest. And if I look here on Polina now, let's just have a look. Board 753. Let's see if anyone else can. No one's joined while we're chatting. But I love seeing people's names and working out who they are. Even if I don't know who they are, I laugh at some people's names. Boy, they're funny. Some people have got a great sense of humor. So that's a Polina board. The starter boards are all the same. They're just different value. Then we have the speed boards. These are different. I love the speed boards. Am I on any here? Okay, I'm on speed 2. Did you see that? That's interesting, so you can see. I'm not on any speed 1 boards with Smart Gal. Not one. but I've joined 2 Speed 2 boards. You do not have to start on the lower value and work up. If you decide to come straight in on Speed 4 or Platinum, you're welcome to do that. The system is designed that you can start with a Polina board and go right through. And there's something called a smart map. There's a presentation that trains you, guides you about that. But look at this. I'm on 2 Speed 2s and I'm not on Speed 1. And that's perfectly acceptable. Because I can go where I want to. I can pick where I want to play. Pick and play. Sounds like a shopping market we have in South Africa. Okay, except we call it pick and play. So here's a speed board. I am a guide on this board. There's another guide. The legend has chosen not to have a nickname. That's cool. You're allowed to do that too. So their wallet address is now their nickname. But there are no builders and there are only 2 gifters on each side. So there are 7 people on a speed board, not 15 like a traditional board that we are used to, or like the starter, the classics, and the Ubuntu boards have 15 people. Speed boards only have 7 people. The legend receives 4 gifts, and these boards, look at the description, for fast-paced rewards. These boards have been designed for fast-paced rewards. Look at the top. Next to the word speed boards, there's a question mark. If I click on there, it says speed boards work similar to classic Gift of Legacy boards with one key difference. There are no builder positions and you only have 4 gifters. Change your nickname and icon and you can follow a user. Not yet. It is a feature that's coming. At the moment, you can only follow on the GL Classics. Okay, but that's what a speed board looks like. I haven't joined any speed 3s and I'm not on speed 4s here, okay? That's speed boards. Then we have the Ubuntu boards. Ubuntu boards are 200 poly, 1,000 poly, 5,000 poly, and 25,000 poly. With this wallet, I haven't joined Ubuntu yet. These boards are exactly the same. There are 15 people, but the gifting is different here. Ubuntu boards work similar to the classic Gift of Legacy boards with one key difference. Gifters do not only send a gift to the legend of the board, but also to the guides and the builders. So on Ubuntu, we share gifts. Every gifter that gifts, every gift, 30% of every gift goes to the legend. The 2 guides get 10% of every gift, and the builders get 12.5% of every gift. So you know what happens on an Ubuntu board? On an Ubuntu board, when you are in the builder position and all 8 gifters have landed, you end up getting your original gift back. So if you are on a 200 poly Ubuntu board and you are a builder and 8 gifters land, you get 200 poly back. And then you can do with that whatever you want. You've received as a builder, you got your gift back, and then you are able to, sorry, I lost my share screen. Then you are able to still receive as a guide and as a legend, but you can use those gifts you've received as a builder to join other boards. Ubuntu, something I love and I cherish, but Ike knows so much more. Ike, tell me about Ubuntu.
Well, what an appropriate phrase or term, Ubuntu. It means that we are together. No one is left behind. We work together. We support each other. We affirm each other. You know what? It's a phrase that is used across the country at weddings, at funerals, at churches, and all that. You'll hear that Ubuntu. So it's just appropriately placed on what we are doing here. And I like how it's actually planned, that sharing of the gifts. It just underscores that phrase of Ubuntu. So I am because of other people. A brilliant idea, Adele. I like it.
What is the other way you say Ubuntu? I've still got to learn how to say it.
Yeah, it's a longer phrase. I like this one, but the other one is Ke motho ka batho. Ke motho ka batho. It means I am because of other human beings. Ke motho ka batho. I am because of other people. Ke motho, I'm a person. Ka batho, because of others.
Ke motho ka batho. It means I can't live on an island, right? I can't do anything by myself. I have to rely on other people.
Sure.
I've got to help other people. And with the spirit and the principle of Ubuntu, can you understand why we land on the oldest board first?
Sure.
If you understand Ubuntu and you understand Ohana, you will understand why we land on the oldest board. Ohana is a Hawaiian word that means family. It means no one gets left behind. Kibuntu,
so powerful, Adele, that you are, it's so powerful that you are linking it. I'd never actually thought it like you have touched those two words. And I'm preparing for team training, and I'll be bringing that thought into our discussion. That Ubuntu and Ohana, powerful words. Thanks for that.
Absolutely. And they've always been part of Gift of Legacy. If Ubuntu means community and Ohana means family, it means we cannot do this on our own. We have to all help each other. And therefore, we have to join the oldest boards. And it doesn't matter who I am gifting, because I'm gifting that world, that globe, that picture that you can see on my other screen. That is what GL Smart is truly about. We've got a poster that you can share on your WhatsApp status, and it says, a legacy in every gift. A legacy in every gift. Every gift, whether it's a Pilina, an Ohaya, a Hui, a Ohana, whether it's an Ubuntu, a Speed, or it's a classic gift, every gift creates a legacy. And a legacy is not something you create for yourself.
Yeah.
It's something you create for the people who are yet to come. You see, nothing that we do is about ourselves. It's about the community. It's about the family. And it's about those who are coming behind us. So filling the oldest board is absolutely part of all of this. We speak the same language. It's all about togetherness. And it's about change. And you cannot change the world on your own. You can't. We can only change the world as a community, as a group of people with the same heart and mindset. Right, let's move on. So now we've spoken about those three boards. Let's look at the classics, because I said to you, the classics, these ones, the GL classics, are a nostalgic connection to GL traditional or GL classic. The website-based gifting activity that we've been participating in since the 10th of January 2022. There are bronze boards, silver boards, gold boards, and platinum boards. They've got the same names. They are not connected in any way. They are not connected to GL. and they have got different guidelines. I don't think I'm on any on this board, on this wallet. So I'm going to quickly jump to another one where I am on one. Just let me jump to another wallet. I'm also on Trust Wallet. I'm just going to jump to another one. So the classic boards are most certainly a nostalgic connection, but they're different. What we are doing here, hold on, let me go out of this one. What we are doing here, I need to find, there's one where I'm going to have to go into MetaMask. I'm just going to find one where I'm on a gold board because I just like being on a gold board. What we're doing here is following a different setup. It's different to what we know in GL. And people can get quite hung up about it. So I want to just show you. So now I've gone into MetaMask. I'm not going to join a board here, so I'm going to stay here because this is my original profile or my original wallet in GL Smart. Seems to just be taking a little bit of time to connect. Come on. Here we go. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. So I happen to be on a gold board here, and I'm very excited about it. That's why I'm called Golden Girl. It's just loading. Not only am I Golden Girl on gold, but I'm a legend. So I'm very excited about this board. This board is wonderful for me. Now, when you join a classic board, it is a GL Smart board. You still fill up the board from Gifter 1 on the top left, then Gifter 2. The next gifter who joins my board will land on Gifter 3. Now, on the classic boards, you can follow someone. So if you see here, I am following Monica, but I joined before Monica joined. You will see a white circle around Monica's name, and it says following. And then mine has got a yellow circle. I'm the only one that can see that white circle. It's telling me that I am following Monica. Okay? So I actually joined a board and I wasn't following anyone. And then I started following someone and she joined a board. So she ended up on the same board as me. Just because this is one of the very first boards. Okay? But now, let's look at gratitude on the bottom right. If somebody is following gratitude and they join this board, they're not going to land here as gifter 7 and 8. In GL, we are used to, when we invite somebody, they come underneath us like a triangle, right? Not in GL Smart. In GL Smart, if you are following somebody, you land on the board where they are. You don't land next to them. You go to the next available spot in the queue. Mm-hmm. So we fill up from gifter 1 to gifter 2 to gifter 3. So if gratitude has somebody following them and that person joins this board, they will go to gifter 3. They will not come to 7 or 8. They will come to gifter 3 because they've come to the same board. So when we fill up boards, we fill up like a chain. We're not filling up like a tree where we are going underneath our inviter. We follow a chain. The chain is 1, 2, 3, 4 gifter, and then gifter 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how GL Smart is, whether it's a speed board, a starter board, an Ubuntu board, or a classic board, the board will always fill up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the gifters. So even if I'm following Elenita and I join this board, I'm going to go to gifter number 3. And it's not unfair because it's like this on all of the boards. That's what's locked into the contract. It's a chain. The board fills up like a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it splits when there's 8. We are not going underneath the person we're following. Does everyone understand that? Because this is something that confuses a lot of people. Ike, did you understand that?
I do understand this. I still have a question though. So if gratitude invites someone, that person will land on number 3, gifter 3.
Yes.
But then, how do we?
Hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. Gratitude cannot invite somebody. We do not invite people. We do not have an invitation link. Nobody has an invitation link. We all join GL Smart by having a wallet, and we use the same Gift of Legacy Smart link to join GL Smart. Then we choose to join a board. And when you join a classic board, you can follow someone. And you follow them to the board where they are. It's like you're going to the room where they are sitting in.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, there's one other aspect that needs to just sink in our heads. Exactly what you have explained there. So it makes perfect sense then that we don't invite anyone. So I think you have put your... No, thanks, Adele. I think that answers my question.
You're not inviting people. Somebody can follow you, and the lineage in GL Smart is a chain. One person follows another person, follows another person, follows another person. So you're following a person, and you follow them to the place where they are, to the board where they are. You don't go right next to them. You just go to the board where they are, and all the boards fill up gifter 1, then gifter 2, then gifter 3, then 4. So you could be on a different side to the person that you are following.
True.
Does that make sense?
Thanks.
So philatelist joined that board, and philatelist is, I think, following me. No, sorry. Philatelist is following Elenita. Philatelist is following Elenita. I just know who philatelist is because it's my dad, okay? So philatelist is following Elenita, and when he landed on the board, he landed in gifter number 2, even though you would think it should be gifter 5 or 6. No, he went to gifter 2 because the board fills up 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know for a fact that philatelist is following Elenita.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense. Okay. We do have trainings about lineage, but I just wanted to show you that that's how the boards work. So now we have an understanding of the boards. Let's look at these icons at the top. Okay. The first thing that you need to do is the hamburger lines or the sidebar. The hamburger lines are the 3 horizontal lines. When you click on there, you can see your balance in your Poly wallet. Okay. And it also tells you that today, 1 Poly is $0.23 US. So it's 23 US cents. And this always fluctuates. There's a question mark there. If you click on the question mark, It tells you all about Polygon and why we're using Polygon. So you can go and read that information. All right, that's there on your sidebar. Then on the sidebar, you can also go directly to the tiers. It tells you what's happening on the tiers. So you can see on this profile, this is my original profile. I am on 53 Polina boards. I'm on 9 Hui boards. I'm on 2 Ohio boards. And I'm on 3 Ohana boards. On the classics, I'm on 3 bronze boards, 2 silver boards, 1 gold board. I'm naughty. I did something wrong when I joined the bronze boards. When you are following somebody, you should only be on 1 board. And I didn't understand that. So it just shows we're all learning. You should only be on 1 board when you are following someone. Okay. When we do lineage, we'll explain that to you as well. The speed boards. I'm on some of the speed boards. On 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm on the Ubuntu 1 and 2 as well on this profile. So there we go. That's the sidebar. The house is the dashboard. That's where we currently were. When I click on those 2 coins, the 2 coins are telling me all about my profile. It tells me my wallet address. It tells me what positions I am in. So you will see here the pink block, the starter boards, it's busy loading. We've got a lot of starter boards in GL Smart at the moment, over 700. So it just takes a few minutes to load. No, a few seconds. It always starts with the starter boards. They will load first. They've got to all load. And as it loads, you will see that my positions will be summarized. It will show how many boards I'm legend, how many I'm guide, how many is builder and gifter. It just takes a few moments to load. And then it will also give me board position information here at the bottom. So here we go. It's filling up nicely now. Just watch those numbers here at the top of the screen, how they're going to change. So this is just for my 4 starter boards. I'm legend on 16 boards. I'm guide on 30 boards. I'm builder on 21 boards, and I'm not a gifter. So I've got to join some of these boards to be on a gifter position. I'm on 67 boards in total on the starter tier. Now I'm opening GL Classics. GL Classics is going to be added to it, and now the numbers at the top have changed. Okay, I'm on 6 GL Classic boards. Let's keep it here so you can see it's loading the speed boards now. The numbers at the top are going to jump up. How did I get onto so many boards? As 1 board closed, I used those gifts to join another board and to join as many boards as I could. In the beginning, I just kept joining boards. As I received on boards, I just joined boards. And if you follow the smart map, you can also do this. Okay, in speed, I'm on 21 different boards. Sure, I'm not gifted on any boards. I'm just builder, guide, and legend. And on Ubuntu, how many boards am I on Ubuntu? It's probably going to be about 6, I think. 8 Ubuntu boards.
8, yeah.
8 Ubuntu boards. Okay. And if I scroll down here, it's going to tell me the last board that oh, sorry, I'm stuck on Ubuntu. No, it should show me all of them. Why is it only showing me Ubuntu? I want all positions, all tiers, most recent. No, why is it not? This should be showing me all positions. Should show me everything that I'm in. Just let me get it to go right. It's doing something funny. Let me just refresh. Can I refresh this? Because this at the bottom, this is showing me like Ubuntu 200. I joined on the 27th of June, gives me the time, and I'm a builder number 3. But it should show me all the boards. Maybe it's only showing me one at a time. Let's look at the starters. Okay, so you have to do it one at a time, sorry. So starter, the last Polina board that I joined was the 23rd of July. At 8:30, I was probably doing a training, and I'm guide 1. Then it tells me my Ohana boards, my Ohayas, my Polinas. You can see if I'm legend or guide or builder. Tells me all of this information about my boards as I go through my Huis, my Ohanas. So I do lots of training and I join lots of Polinas, okay? So that's what this user board data tells you. Here's the kaching at the top here. Let's go back to dashboard. This kaching here at the top, when someone joins, even if I'm not joining, it will make the kaching sound. So hopefully it will go kaching while we're busy talking. It's a great marketing tool. Just have your GL Smart open. And even if you're not doing something, your phone's going to go kaching, kaching. It does work better on MetaMask. For me, it doesn't work on Trust. But my phone can go kaching, and then people say, what game are you playing? Oh, no, I'm not playing a game. I'm sending and receiving gifts. Oh, I've just received some dollars. Do you want to see? Are you interested? Here's the Telegram link. People say you don't know how to invite people. Just let your phone do the inviting. Let it go kaching in a busy queue or at the bank, or nothing like sitting at the bank and your phone's going kaching. Try it. It's lots of fun. Okay, then I want to look here. On the right-hand side, there's an arrow to log out, and then there's a little person. When I click on the person, this is where I choose my nickname and my picture, my icon around my nickname. Every time you update these, and you can update these as much as you want, but there's a small transaction fee. So I choose not to update mine too often. And then this is where you go to follow somebody. You can see on the starter boards, it says coming soon. On the speed boards, following is coming soon. On the Ubuntu boards, following is coming soon. And it's only on the classics that you can follow someone. So what you do before you join a bronze board, before you join a silver board, before you join a gold board, before I join platinum, before I join the board, I will contact me personally. I'm part of the Smart Chain, which is the open lineage that admin manage. We one big community lineage, and I'm all about community, so I'm not trying to create my own lineage. I'm part of the Smart Chain. There's information about that on the Telegram group. It's a big lineage that anybody can join. Admin manage it. You follow a wallet, and then admin give your wallet to someone else to follow. So when I want to join platinum, I will fill in the form. There's a Google form on the Telegram group. You fill in, admin contact you, they give you a wallet. Before I join platinum, I'm going to put that wallet here, and I'm going to say follow. There's a transaction I just have to allow to go through. It's a small amount of poly. Once I'm following someone, then I join the board. Then I join the board. So you can see on bronze, I'm following Scully. So on bronze, let's just wait for it to open up. You'll see on bronze, I'm on the board where Scully is. Come on, we're just waiting for it to wake up to get all the numbers. Let's go out. If you ever can't get into a board, just touch something else, go back to the dashboard, and then go in. There. Okay. So let's go. Like I said to you, I'm naughty. I'm on 3 boards. I shouldn't be. I'm only supposed to be doing it once. So when 2 of these boards finish, I'm not going to join them again. I'm going to only make sure I follow one time. So on this board, I don't see Scully because Scully has probably moved on already because Scully was legend when I joined this board. Let me just see on my others. No, I think Scully was on all of these boards and is no longer on the board with me. Oh, there we go. So here, that's perfect example. I'm golden girl with the yellow circle. Scully has got a white circle around it, and it says following. It's showing me that I am following Scully. Why is Scully not on the other 2 boards? Scully has probably moved off already, off of those boards. Or if Scully was not on a board and I joined a 2nd or 3rd board, I went to the oldest board, because even in the classics we support the oldest board. If you cannot, if the system cannot find the person you are following on a board, you go to the oldest board. But here it says I am following Scully. Do you see that? So it's a perfect example. Now, if independent here so has someone following them and that person joins the board, they're going to land here on gifter number 6 because that's the next available board. I mean, the next available gifter position. Okay. So that's how you follow somebody. Any questions on the classics following, the icon, your nickname? Ike, any questions?
I don't have a question, but I saw Matika's hand up, so I'm not sure if she had something.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to have to go out of here. Matika got her hand up. Matika, do you want to ask a question? Evanok, I think Evanok's giving a thumbs up. Okay. Let me unmute Matika and then she can speak. You have a question, Matika?
Okay, yes, my Adele. But I don't know if you answered already because I was thinking, what if I am not filling a form to join Gold Board? I will go where? Following who?
You will go to oldest board. Unless you don't have, look, we are encouraging people to join the Smart Chain because it's creating one big community lineage. You can have your own lineage where you follow your friend's wallet. You can do that. But no team is going to be able to create on their own what we can create as a community.
Yes.
If you have not followed somebody, so like if I decide to join Platinum right now, I don't have the poly, but if I had 22,000 poly to join Platinum right now, and I said join a board, and I'm not following someone, I will go to the oldest board.
Yes, but we have 2 or 3 boards, okay? So I will go to the first one?
Yes, to the first one at the front of the queue. Oldest means at the front of the queue.
But at the beginning, I made a mistake and I joined, I don't remember if it was a silver board or bronze board. And I did it, I joined first the board and then I filled the form. So I got that was a mistake. So I went.
It's not a problem. You went to the oldest board, and now when you finish that board as legend and you join, because you should only be on one classic board at a time, okay? So when you finish that silver and you join a new silver, then you will look for the person you are following. So it's not a problem.
And I will see that I'm following someone, although I haven't filled the form.
No, you have to, if you've got a wallet that you are following, you can follow that person. The Google form is to be part of the Smart Chain lineage.
Yeah.
You can follow somebody without being part of the lineage, but I don't know why you would want to do that, because we're a community, we hang together.
Yes, I don't want to do it, and I recommend everybody to join the big lineage. But as I had a mistake at the beginning with bronze, but what happened if I have another mistake? I would like to know, where can I see the following person in the oldest board?
So right now, if you are not following somebody, you are just on the oldest board. You're not going to see anything now. Have you followed somebody? Are you following somebody now?
Yeah.
So when you join a new board, when this board is finished and you join a new board, then you will go to a board where your person is. Only then. You can't see it now.
Okay. And if that person decide not to continue with that bronze board or silver board,
then you go to the oldest board. You go to the board that's at front of the queue.
Okay. Okay. That was my question. Thank you, Madam.
Okay. Thanks, Matika. So that's what's lovely about this, is that oldest boards and lineage are supported. So the people who've been waiting the longest and are at the front of the queue will always get supported, always. That's always going to be there, okay? Okay, so that's clear and people understand that. And then there's just one more. Is there any other questions that I've missed, Ike? All good? All good? Okay. So there's one more that we want to share. I'm looking at the time. I don't want to keep you too long. But there's a lot of discussing and getting through all of this. I'm going back to my Trust Wallet. Okay, so what we have here is we've looked at the person to follow, and then the only other thing here is gift history. The gift with the green dot. When you click on that, this is like your own account system. The contract will give you a record of all the gifts. So it always starts with bronze, but you can go to Polina, to the starter boards. If it gives you a hard time, just hit refresh. Refresh always solves all the problems. Then it can tell me the last time I joined a Polina was the 16th of July, and I gifted Charlie. And if I go down the list, it tells me on the 30th of June, I received from PDG JMax. And on the 30th of June, I received from Yamil. So it tells me when I received and when I sent. And it will tell me the starter boards. I can pick any one of the starter boards. I can look at my classics. I can look at my speed boards. Okay, this one, I'm not on a speed board. It will tell me my Ubuntu boards. If this comes up, it's because I'm not on a board. But that is the dashboard. Pretty much everything you need to know. The most important thing is if you get an error, here on the bottom corner, there's the refresh button. Just hit refresh and reconnect. And normally the errors go away. Hi. Let's get out of this. Oh, no, trying to not, oh, there we go. Stop sharing screen. Right, any questions? Questions that you might have? Thanks, Matika, she's leaving us. Ivanok, Ilva, Queeners, Deborah, Gina, Brigitte, Ike. You've stayed for the whole time. Any questions? Ike, any questions your side?
No, Adele, no question from my side. Thanks for covering, just covering almost everything. So thank you very much. No question from my side.
Cool. It's a pleasure. Ilva, all good, clear as always. Thanks, Ilva. Brigitte, all clear. Deborah, Ivanok. I hope I'm saying your name right, Ivanok. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly. Brigitte is all good. Ivanok, are you all okay? Yes, cool. Awesome. Well, then, thank you so much, everybody. So the important thing is not so much what you've learned here tonight. The important thing is to remember that we are ambassadors of change, that we need to go out there and show our communities and explain to our communities why being part of Gift of Legacy Smart is a smart thing to do. We're not turning our back on GL. We're still participating in GL. But here we're participating in a gifting activity that is forward thinking and moving with the times. And we need to bring our communities in. We need to invite them. And if you want specific trainings with your community, you want to set up a Zoom, you would like to invite me, send me a message and contact us on the Telegram group, and we'll try and come to your Zooms and help you out to do a presentation. Awesome. Ike, thank you for co-presenting. Thank you for helping and for being here. And for everyone who was here this evening, thank you for your time.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, Adele.
Thank you so much, everybody. We'll meet you again soon. Good night. God bless. And good